Lake City Ski Hill is one of Colorado's smallest ski resorts with an elevation of 8,600 feet, a vertical drop of 247 feet, 400 skiable acres, and on average gets 350 inches of snow a season. That's a lot of snow, and I don't know if that acreage is totally accurate, but we had a ton of fun shredding at Lake City Ski Hill. Now this is our resort review series where we go to a brand new ski resort, we absolutely rip it, we shred it, we see what it has to offer, then we give the ski resort a score from 0 to 100. Now the way we're going to get that score is by going over 10 categories. Now each category gets a score from 0 to 10. 0 is not applicable, meaning they don't have it at all. 1 is terrible, 5 is average, and 10 is best in the world. Now this is just the grading scale we go by. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But the idea is to find out who is this resort for. So we're gonna find out who Lake City Ski Hill is for. Now the first category, lift prices. How expensive is it to ride at Lake City Ski Hill? Well, coming in at $50 for the day, it's kind of up there, I'm not gonna lie, for what you're getting, but it's not the $100 to $200 to $300 a day that you can find in Colorado. So when it came to lift prices, I gave them a 3 for the lift prices. I still think it's a little high for what you're getting. Now ski in, ski out, how is their lodge? Can you stay there? You can't, no lodging. You're not gonna do ski in, ski out. And honestly, there's not many places to stay in that area. So yeah, lodging, they get a 0 for that. Now ease of access, how easy is it to get to Lake City Ski Hill? Well, if you wanted to fly in and come to this resort, you're gonna be looking at a 3.5-hour drive from Durango. That's gonna be your closest airport. Or about a 6-hour drive if you flew into Denver. So it's really kind of a unique spot, a hard to get to ski resort. Even just day tripping from Denver, once again, it's a 6-hour drive to get there. So when it came to ease of access, I gave them a 2 because you are actually kind of in this valley as well. So driving in and driving out can get a little hairy with being in that valley. Now, if you're wondering why we went to Lake City Ski Hill in Colorado, it's because we have this crazy goal to ride every single ski resort in the United States, and you guys can track our progress by going to resortskimaps.com. Now, this is a map of every single ski resort in the United States. All of the green snowboarders are the places that we have been. You can click on them and watch the videos there. If you click on a red snowboarder, nothing's gonna pop up because we haven't been there yet. Now, you can click the top right-hand corner and see our upcoming schedule for the season, so you guys can come and shred with us for the upcoming year, which is really rad to shred with you guys. If it's not filled out, we might be making some changes or things might be happening. So just stay tuned, we will get our schedule posted in there. But overall, resortskimaps.com is like the way I plan all of my vacations and like routes and like how we're gonna ride these resorts. It's really the raddest tool for skiers and snowboarders. You can even organize it by epic or icon, whatever pass you have. So check out resortskimaps.com, see the resorts that are near you that you wanna go ride or the state that you wanna go ride in. It's super insane. But now lifts, we gotta get up the mountain. How's the chairlift? Well, they don't have a chairlift. They have one surface lift, which is just a little Puma that's gonna get you up there. It's gonna go slow speeds. Nothing fancy, but it does work. So when it came to the chairlift or the lift, I gave them a 1 for lifts. It's gonna work. It's just, it's a Puma. And as a snowboarder, they tend to get a little uncomfortable over some time. I feel like it kind of kills your inner thigh because it's just pulling you up the whole time. Also, Pumas are very unfriendly to beginner snowboarders. If you're an average snowboarder, they're fine, but for beginners, it's brutal. Now we got up, we got to get down. How are their 7 runs that they have? And honestly, they weren't bad. They're not like the steepest, like the top is like somewhat steep. If you get too much snow, then like it's like kind of a bad day, it's gonna be kind of slow. So the runs, they had like these weird moguls as well. Like, I don't know, the run wasn't horrible, but it's not great. So I give them another 1 for the runs. Like, you're gonna be able to go down and make your first beginner turns for sure. Now the park, I actually was surprised they even had one. They actually had a couple of rails, they had boxes. It was like locally put together, a lot of homemade features. The kicker was actually like a wood kicker. It was unique. It was actually a ton of fun though. I actually had one of my more favorite park days there, despite the park getting a 1 being terrible. I think if they put a little bit more money and effort into the park, that's what would make this ski hill kind of like super rad. But I was shocked to see jumps. I was shocked to see actual rails, homemade log features. It was wild. I had a blast on their park. We actually got some clips too. Now if you're enjoying this video and you want to support this dream of riding every single ski resort in the United States, you guys can do that by snagging an Evolution sticker. We even have ski versions for all the skiers out there, but if you snag the sticker, throw it on the side of your helmet, let everyone know you're part of Team Buckhouse. That really does support the dream. That's where our travel budget comes from. So you guys snagging the merchandise, whether it's the stickers or the shirts or whatever, it really means the world to me. If you snag it, tag me on Instagram and I'll give you guys gear and sticker shout outs in my vlogs. Now the food, if you're gonna get hungry and you're gonna eat there, I don't know if the items might be expired or not, but they had some like chips and some snack stuff in their day lodge thing, but I don't know, it's the one for the food. I don't know. I checked the expiration date before I ate anything. Now views and scenery, how sick are the views there? And honestly, they were pretty rad. You're kind of at the bottom part of a rad mountain, but like across the way. Pretty solid view, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed the views and scenery at the ski resort. So I gave them a 4 for views and scenery. Now employees! An employee can absolutely make or break your day on the mountain, and we've actually had a horrible incident at Keystone that would ruin your vacation. You can check it out right here. But you can have an employee that gives you like bad gear and you just like doesn't fit you and you have a bad day, or they go above and beyond and like make your day for you, make sure your gear is like perfect type situation. So when it came to employees at Lake City Ski Hill, they're actually all really rad, super nice dudes. They talked us up. They were really awesome. So I gave them a 6 for the employees, above average. They didn't do anything like crazy above and beyond, but they were really nice people, super talkative, interested in what we were doing. So yeah, a 6 for employees. Now the last category, the would it go back factor, because if I wouldn't go back to a ski resort, why would I recommend it to you guys? And when it came to Lake City, despite having one of the most fun park days I've had there, I give them a 1. I don't need to go back. If it was just there, it was an option, sure, I would hit it, but I don't. We had an incredible day, but no, I don't want to go back there. Now before I tell you the score from 0 to 100, what you're gonna wanna stay for, if you like this video, you wanna see what other resorts got good scores, bad scores, or you wanna go on a trip, you can check out my resort review playlist right here where we cover every single ski resort. You can also go back to resortskimaps.com and literally rank all of the resorts by the best or the worst and see where these resorts come into play, which is super rad. So check out resortskimaps.com. Now the score from 0 to 100, what did Lake City Ski Hill get? They got a subscribe. A 20! That's our lowest score ever. I feel a little bad because honestly, I feel like this is better than a lot of places we've been to, but just based off the way it ranks and the feelings and everything like that, it got a 20. That's our lowest score ever. 30 points below average. This is a unique resort, and who is it for? Beginner skiers and the locals. It's not for beginner snowboarders. That little platter thing is going to kick your butt. But overall, I had a fun time. It was a unique ski resort. If you're into the uniqueness, this is a fun one to go to. And with that being said, Team Buckhouse, thank you so much for shredding with me today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you tomorrow in another video. It's daily on the channel. We do stuff like this daily.